Hi there and welcome to Andy Robinson RC. Cheers for checking out the channel today and joining us for this episode. As you can see in my hands, we've got the brand new FMS FCX10 Land Rover Discovery in the Camel Trophy livery. So although I feel like I'm a little bit late to the party with these, they've only been out in the UK, let's say 3 or 4 weeks now, so maybe about a month. They just hit just before the Scale Nationals happened, and yes, so haven't been able to get out recently because we've had no car. So that being sorted now, we can get out and about. So I thought we'd get out with the Camel Trophy replica today and give it a bit of a look at. Now, as you can see, it's I'm sure you'll see some of the videos on these already, but it's a very realistic looking scale crawler. It's ready to run, so apart from you coming with the battery or charger, but obviously it's ready to run, and for the money you're looking about 370, 380 thereabouts from FMS themselves. And yeah, on the whole, it's not bad money considering what you get compared to, like, say if you're going to buy a Traxxas GX4 or something along those lines where you're looking at 500, 600 pounds. Its body's absolutely brilliant, knocked it out of the park with that. Very detailed. I'm going to put this down because it's weighty and my gimpy arms aren't going to stand up to that. So anyway, but you can see, you know, you get all your fuel cans, you get your running boards there on it as well, and you can load this up with all sorts of stuff, loads of scale details. And I've just realised it's got a load of lights on it, which I'll flick on now. There we go. You can see there you've got all the lovely lights at the front and on the roof rack. Okay, so they've really made a lot of effort with this. The indicators work as well when it's running, when you turn left and right as well. I'll show you this as well. If you can just look up there, you can see at the front of the car. I'm going to point to it here. Is it there? That is how you unmount the body shell. So you flick that and it comes off, and it's exactly the same at the back of the car. So I'm going to do that now so we can have a look underneath the chassis. I've just knocked the fuel can off. So it comes off pretty easy like that. Now, however, what that'll be like after getting it all covered in muck, I don't know. Pick up my fuel tank. So that's your chassis there. You've got a 32 turn 550 brush motor. I'm running this on my usual NIM packs, so fairly standard stuff. 2-in-1 receiver ESC. I've never had an FMS FCX10 before, so I don't know exactly what's changed from the outgoing model. Although you have got your magnetic clips there, which activate the lights when you put the body on, so that's rather cool. And we'll just flip this up. So it's all, you know, if you like your scale stuff, it really is very nice. So that's your underneath there. It's 4-link suspension front and rear as well. And you've got the servo, I think, on this one is mounted to the chassis. No, to the axle on this as well. You can see it just at the front there. Okay, so what I will do is, as I said, there'll be a fair few videos on this now, so I will put a link in the description with all the actual specs of this vehicle if you do want to check that. But I thought we'd get this going. Now, I like to drive them all standard first before I start doing any modifications to things, generally speaking. So it is straight out of the box. I haven't put the body on properly either. So you do this at home, it's dead easy, but you get it outside in the wild and it becomes slightly tricky, doesn't it? There we go. So I'll plonk it down. Quick show of the remote as well. That's your handset you get. It's branded FMS, but it's generally a Fly Sky remote. On there you get all your trims, your various dip switches, your drag brake, whether you can run it front, forward and reverse, and your diff locks are on, not your diff locks, your high and low ratio are on there as well. They're also on the side here, and that's your light switch for on and off. It's got some extra channels that aren't working on it, it doesn't use them, but channel 4, that's what you select your diff, diff locks, your high and your low ratio. I keep knocking that all the time, it is a little annoying, but there you go. Just got to be mindful of that. Right, so let's give it a bit of a go. So I think I'm in high gear, I think. No, I'm in low gear. I'll tell you what we'll do is, while we're here, I'll just show you in the 2 gears. So that's low speed, and then click over to high. Now you can run this on LiPo batteries. I'm not, so this is about as fast as it'll go with a NIM. I love the way it moves though. It does really have that body roll, just like the actual Discovery. Now, I originally was going to get the Defender of this, because it was a bit like what Bob and Joe Ives won the 1989 Camel Trophy with, which is a Defender 110. But I decided I already had a Series 3, and I've had a Defender already, so I decided to go for something different, and I went with the Discovery in the end. So that's why I went with that. Anyway, let's go. Shall I be brave enough to dunk it in the water today? That's the question. I think we might as well. It's rude not to, isn't it, really? Either that, I'm going to be fishing this out. Basically, let's not get it stuck under the bridge. Doesn't that look superb with it through there? I'm glad I've dumped it now. Let's reverse it out anyway. But yeah, it looks brilliant going through the water. I'm going to go and drive it out. I only want to dump it once today. And there we go. It was worth it just doing that. Oh, I'm going to take it up here actually. I'm going to, we'll go down the track. Slightly faster. You can see the indicators working there on the back as you turn. Unfortunately, it's as soon as you turn the wheel, which can be a bit annoying. But you can play around with the lighting, and you might be able to sort that out. I'm going to head up here in a minute, and we'll come down the track. I'm going to make sure it's in the low box. But yeah, so it's as I say, this is more of a scale, realistic RC truck. It will do some crawling, but nothing that the extreme ones will do. And I kind of prefer the more scale, realistic stuff. I mean, I'm going to turn it around here a minute, and I can just imagine it going through the jungles, which is what they did with these things. Don't get stuck, don't get stuck. But yeah, I mean, how realistic does that look? It looks fantastic, doesn't it? So yeah, FMS has done a really good job with this one. I've not had the previous the Land Cruiser, the LC80 that they did, so because I'm not really a Land Cruiser person as such, I'd always rather go for the Land Rover. Now I think we'll where else can we go? I'll put it on high gear and we can do a bit of running through the forest. Oh, he says, oh no, we'll lose. Couldn't see that at all then. It might be better in low box really. There's obviously stuff I can just not see. Shut back that tree there. Good job. It drives better than I drive. Let's pull that leaf out. Get out of it. Back to the talk, will you? On a NIM battery, even with a NIM battery and the motor, it's got its bags of torque in low gear. You can convert it to brushless, I suppose, if you want to, but I think I'm happy as it is myself. Now, this is only a quick outing with this today because we're pressed for time. So what we will do is, because we only just brought it here, which the location's right near us, so there isn't like tons of stuff to take it on here. But hopefully I'll get to take it somewhere a bit more challenging at some point. But I think what we would do, I said I wasn't going to do it, but I think we'll put it through the water again, and then after that we'll wrap this video for today, just to show you, a little bit of what it can do. So we'll go in there, shove it in the water again. Stand on the bridge this time. There we go. See if I can get out of this bit here on this side. I don't know if I will, but we'll see. Depends how steep it is. No, I'm not going to do that. It's quite slushy there by the looks of it. We'll have to go outside the normal way. I'm not going to risk overturning it. I don't have to jump in the water.
Third one gone.
So there you go. Now, luckily I've got some more, but beware how high you're running your things under, because I have gone and lost my fuel cans. But I've got some spares, so it's okay. I'm not chasing in the water after me. Anyway. We'll leave it here for now. You've seen a little bit of what the vehicle can do. Looks fantastic. I've just noticed it even leaks like a Land Rover. I've got a bit of water on the interior. But yeah, looks fantastic. Can't wait to go out and do some more trailing with this. Cheers for checking this video out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you all on the next one. Look after yourselves. Take care, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. See you later.